Happy New Year, everyone. Lynn Thayer here. And today I'm actually talking about some NLP techniques that you can use for sports performance, business performance, or anything else in life. So many great athletes agree that the difference between their physical and mental effort in their performances follows the 80-20 principle rule. And that is 20% of the effort made is physical, whereas 80% is actually mental, especially when it comes to game day or competition day. And so, yet many people actually spend most of their time, 100% of their time, on their physical training and conditioning. And this is where I believe people make a little bit of a mistake, because the mental side of competition is crucial. That unconscious mind where it's a split second for you to act or react in a game, or whether for myself when I was younger, I was a figure skater, it makes all the difference. And so you can develop your mental skills using neuro-linguistic programming. In short, it's called NLP. And NLP has actually been around since the early 1970s. And NLP brings together concepts related to neurology. That's what the N stands for, our nervous system, meaning our brain. Linguistics, meaning the language that you use to communicate to others and to yourself. So your thoughts and your self-talk are hugely important. And the programming and the actions and your reactions, and how have you been programmed. And many of us have been basically programmed before the age of 6 or 7. And so through the study of NLP, you can develop your awareness of your thought patterns, of your behaviors, and your language to ensure that everything positively supports and contributes towards successful performances. So I'm going to share with you today 2 NLP techniques to help you improve sports performance. And the first one is called well-formed outcomes. And so the first step that's going to make a difference in your performance is becoming clear on the outcomes that you want to achieve. And so using well-formed outcomes and questions can help you with making SMART goals as well. So SMART standing for your specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. But I also want to add not just timely, but towards what you want. And so using these questions, you can create an even bigger impact and better outcomes for yourself. And so the first question you want to ask is, what do you want? And be specific and state it in positive terms. Many of us know what we don't want. And when we focus on what we don't want, we're pushing away from what we don't want versus moving towards what we want. So if you're the type of person who knows what they don't want, then on the other side of the page, I encourage you to write, well, if I don't want this, what do I want instead? And ask yourself that question. Second question is to ask, where are you now? What is your present situation in terms of what you want? And then next is to specify the outcome. What will you see, hear, and feel when you have it? And you want to make it compelling, okay? You really want to get a clear picture of seeing what it is that you want, whether it's a competition goal for sport, whether it's a career goal or a business goal. Now, next you want to ask, you want to specify the evidence procedure. How will you know when you have it? What will you see, hear, and feel when you know that you actually have what it is that you want? And what will this outcome get for you or allow you to do? Next, you want to ask when, where, and with whom do you want it? What resources do you need to get what you want? What do you have now, and what resources are needed to help you to get to that outcome or to that goal? And can you act as if you have it right now? So again, maybe there's a mentor or someone that you know that already has this goal. Well, can you look to see what they did to get that goal? Because if you have a similar goal, then maybe, you know, this could be a mentor for you or someone that you could model to get more of what you want. And how will this goal, how will excuse me, achieving this goal affect other aspects of your life? So that's another question to ask. And so these questions will help you clearly define your own measure of success and clarify the outcome and the end result that you want for yourself. And additionally, that you're creating a stronger magnet that keeps pulling you forward towards the goal that you're seeking. So when you've connected to something that is bigger and beyond just achieving the goal, your motivation actually increases and your commitment to do whatever is necessary becomes even stronger. Now, the second thing that is an NLP technique, and a lot of people have talked about visualization. It's more than just visualizing. It's using all of your senses in that picture, in that visualization. So it's also referred to as mental rehearsal. And it's a technique where you mentally rehearse the performance and imagine how things will flow from start to finish. So you can rehearse your sports performance to help improve your performance and your abilities. If you want to, for example, a skater who wants to land their first double jump or triple jump, you can visualize yourself seeing it, feeling the rotation. What will it feel like to land that jump and check out? So those are things that you would want to really see, hear, and feel. You can hear the ice as the blade touches the ground and you land. So it's a powerful technique because your unconscious mind does not distinguish between the difference between what is real and what is imagined. And so if you've even woken up in the middle of the night to a scary dream and your heart is pounding and you're on high alert and it seems so real because your unconscious mind doesn't know it wasn't real. So hopefully for most of you, this is only an imaginary threat, of course, but it's an example to illustrate how powerful the mind is and how your body can react to something as simple as something that's only imagined and not real. So to do this mental rehearsal for your sports performance, imagine watching a movie of yourself doing that performance, whether it's stepping on stage at a bodybuilding competition or stepping on the ice, or maybe you're a hockey player, a basketball player, seeing yourself doing the drills and doing the passing and making that dunk or doing whatever it is that you need to do for your position that you're playing. So what will you see, hear, and feel? Can you imagine it right now? You might want to close your eyes to do this. And I want you to add as much detail as possible, including I want you to adjust the brightness, the color of the picture, any smells that you can smell, anything that you can hear. Can you hear people in the stands cheering you on? So you want to bring in all the senses and totally imagine this. So by repeatedly watching your movie, being the very best that you can be, you increase the likelihood to make it very real and very tangible. And this could be the difference that you need to make in order to reach your goal. So when you arrive at that big day, perhaps the competition, your brain will think, hey, you know what? I've already been here. I've done this before. And I know how this movie plays out. And it plays out exactly how you visualized it and how you pictured it in your mind. So it's important to really not only see the image, but also hear the sounds, feel the feelings of being completely successful. So now another thing that you could do, which I teach my clients to do when I'm working with them individually, is putting this visualization and goal, inserting it into your future timeline. So we all have a timeline. We all store our memories in some sort of linear fashion. And this is where timeline therapy techniques can come in and be very helpful and useful. So with timeline therapy, we can actually release negative things from our past so that it doesn't affect us in the now. And we can insert future goals into our future timeline. So I actually have a free gift for you on my website, lynthayer.com. You can go there and you can get my goal-getting ebook for free. And it tells you exactly how to put a goal into your future timeline. And I called it the Goal Getting ebook because your conscious mind is the goal setter, your unconscious mind is the goal getter. So go to my website, get that free ebook, and know that there are many other NLP techniques that can make positive differences in your performances, whether it's in sports, business, relationships, or elsewhere in life. And starting off being very clear and knowing the outcome that you want is crucial. And then there's other techniques that can help to rewire and reprogram your brain and your mind. Because you are creating the new neural pathways in the brain for physical body to simply do what you have already mentally programmed it to do. So let me ask you, where is your next sports performance or life performance, where you can actually use the well-formed outcomes questions and visualize your performance to enhance the results that you want to achieve on that day? What would it feel like to put these techniques into play and experience the difference? So I'm Lynn Thayer, your mental fitness trainer. Until next time, be well. I'm wishing you all a very happy new year, and may all of your goals, insert them into your future timeline, be very successful for you. Bye for now, everyone.